Hi, Eric. Okay, so this is where we're at. This location right here. And to show you where this is at, this is the freeway. The freeway runs along here, and uh, let's see. There's this ridge. Okay, I'm not real good at this. Okay, this is the tower. You know, above pines. The Elks used to be right here. Now they're building massive apartments up here. Which doesn't affect our view at all. But see, here's pines. So we come down, go past that little, we go around this little bend here. First road is Marietta. You come up here, and there's this little gated community right here. And you turn in here and come down here, and this is as we were building it. But our view from I don't know how to do it quite, but it's just completely unobstructed. It's just, well, there you go. But you see, I can see from Tower Mount, this place right here blocks my view from the back, but from the front, from this window you see the sunrise, and this window you see, I have 3 windows to see the sunrise. This all looks straight up to Mount, I'll show you in a, but anyway, this is the location. How it just sits out here, it's crazy. But what we did, I mean, I knew the view is kind of a long story, but I knew the view was going to be just phenomenal. See here, Mount Spokane and riblets, and so I built it in 3 levels. At the bottom level, there is an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment, and then there's we live on the main level, and then we have built an Airbnb, and my office is in the next level, and some basic guest quarters. But the idea is I look at it as an income property slash a spec home that I'm going to sell sooner or later. So I'm just enjoying it for, I don't know how many years we can hang out here, but it's going to be worth a lot of money once I'm done, because I'm just constantly doing one project after the other. But don't look at it like, oh wow, they live in this great big house. We don't. We live in the mid-level, and the idea of fixing up the ground so nice as we're doing is so all 3 levels could share it. We have stairwells going in between each level, and so all the stuff we're doing, theoretically, all 3 levels can enjoy it. And this is a perfect multi-generational home where one family could buy it and several people could live in it. And that's someday that might be what happens. Or I thought of turning the whole thing, all 3 different levels, into an Airbnb. If we ever moved out of it, and rent it either 1 level at a time, 2 levels, or all 3 levels. It's really a unique property. So I look at it, we're just kind of enjoying it for a while, and then we're going to sell it or pass it on to the kids. It'll be worth a lot of money someday. So anyway, then I'm going to put this with the tour that I did on my phone. And, man, it's going to be long, so I don't blame you if you don't want to watch all of it. Maybe watch it a couple of times, watch it a few minutes at a time, or whatever you want to do. I told you I'd send you this video, so that's what I'm doing. So anyway, thank you. Take care, and I hope you enjoy this. Okay, Eric, I'll start outside. This is the place, and then, I mean, it's just I built this to house I set it up to house all of our my stuff, but then we rented a shop, so I don't have to have it all here. But so it goes down here, and we have a good friend of ours renting this lower unit. A single gal, just a real sweetheart. I think hopefully she'll be here for as long as we are. This lot was a real tough to build on lot, and if you look in the backyard, you can see that's our fence down below, and then we built this rock fence, and to level off what we got here. So that was going to be and I designed that as just a regular deck. But when we got up here, I realized that, we were like in a fishbowl and we were looking right down into people's backyards. So basically it's a screened-in porch with no screens but glass. And then down here, this is my next project down here. Right now it's been my my cooking room down here, but we're going to turn it into like a tiki bar, and I'm going to do a lean-to off of this and put most of that stuff out into the lean-to, and that'll be my smoke shack or whatever. And this is our backyard. See, you just got this view of complete. This is standing in my backyard. That's riblets right up there, right there, and then, well, let's see. Then Mount Spokane that's kind of behind that tree, but it's over there. And then a complete Northwoods right there, and downtown Spokane, Tower Mountain is there, and anyway, and then we got this nice pit here. If we go around here, I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. It's just, you're gonna freak out. So there's I call it the lookout, and then we have a deck coming across here, and then a cover deck, and right behind there I have my hot tub up there. So then this is basically the side yard here, and we have this gate that I got to show you. This gate, this goes into this door here goes up to my office and what we intended to be an Airbnb up above. So Elaine had this artist make this wrought iron fence, and it was not cheap. I have no idea how much it's going to cost, and it is quite unusual, but it's cool. It's very substantial. He's an artist. He's a iron sculptor, and it's cool. But anyway, my clients come down from the sidewalk right there, come down here and go through the gate in the door, or Airbnb client. So you come in here. I'm back around front, and this is our entry. That's Elaine's office right there. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this here. I mean, this place just goes on and on. People get lost in it. So, I don't know. Come in the front door, and there's Elaine's office. And then we have a guest bathroom, and then a pantry, and then a laundry room. The kitchen is, I mean, dead on right there is Mount Spokane, and then riblets, and you do have a 360 degree from up on the roof, and you have a 360 degree from different windows. But then this is the downtown, and this is my interior exterior kitchen where I got my Blackstone, and we got a little fire thing, and my next thing to get in here is a real powerful hood fan, like a restaurant power, because I bought this thing to broil steaks, and it really does good, except it's just way too smoky. So we decided to, and that'll make this a really great outdoor space. And then this is what I was talking about. This deck wasn't here when we moved in, but I had the space, the lookout, and then I had this covered deck here, and this being our bedroom. This door goes into our bedroom, but I have a hot tub here, and but see here, this shows you the view. That's Tower Mountain, you know, and it goes all the way around, like completely unobstructed sky. You know, I'd be looking at River, except I built that there. But anyway, you know, so you have all these spaces. That's the thing. It's just all these places to sit. Elaine and I will sit, you know, in the fire pit sometimes, or we'll come up here and sit here, or I just put that thing up today, but that's going to be a great spot. I really like sitting here at night. In fact, that's still have the chair in that same spot. I put my feet up on the chair and just sit there and relax. Coming on the front porch, this is this is a good story. That is the stereo that I would sit there as a little kid and listen to Mom and Dad's albums of Peter, Paul, and Mary and Elvis Presley, and we went ahead and kind of had it refurbished inside, but that exterior has not been touched. That's how good a care my parents took care of it. It was just immaculate, not a scratch on it. We got the fireplace and blah, blah, blah. And that's Elaine's living wall thing. And if you were to, this thing is incredible. I've had this for 20 years, and what it is this is sheetrock mud. That's sheetrock. And I had a guy work for me that was a sheetrock artist basically, but he was definitely an artist, and he had that basically in his. He was storing it, but he'd made that before, and so we finally, after all these years, put that here. It's just basically he put it on a piece of sheetrock. So we just put it up first and then sheetrocked around it. And then Jesse, my son, has a good artist friend who came with her oil paints and spent basically a day painting that with oils. But that's just a crazy, cool little feature that you're not likely to see. So this then, well, that was and here's the master bedroom here that goes outside, and then our bathroom is over here, and closet. So you go up these stairs, and it's really, I have in the back of my mind that a multi-generational, like 3 families could easily live here. And this is my daughter lives up here now, but this is what I was going to create into an Airbnb. This here. It's got this, she spends so much time sitting on that there. This is basically a second apartment up here, and then bathroom, and this is the bedroom here. Braden, his girlfriend, stayed up here a couple times, but she has her office set up there. And what I'm going to do, see, this is the windows up here. None of my projects is to build a deck out this window that you can sit out there and just, look from way over there, the way around. And it's just a great view. So this place is private. I mean, we got a lock on this door, and whoever stays here can, be private, but it's also accessible to the other, you can go through all 3 levels. I also have a stairway down to the bottom. So this is, remember I said clients come into my office or up to the Airbnb for that door. That door is just around the corner, and this is my office, and I got a half bath in there, and then we got a laundry for the Airbnb there, and I've only used this little section here to draft, but I have a table that I've never used yet, but and see, this is my view. Same thing, it's just, I got Tower Mountain, and then over here just the whole thing, and I actually have this window you can crank out, and go up my roof, because it's a pretty flat roof up on top, and it's a total 360-degree view. There's no obstructions from up there. We go watch fireworks, or we'll go up there sometimes. Then, I didn't even intend to finish this off, but it's just like, this is just too cool. We just kind of kept going, and I created this as we're building, and now this is just we set up a massage table, and it's just an exercise room / relaxation room. And then again, this wasn't even planned, but we also now have this. This is like when Crystal or Eli and his wife come up, they'll stay here and share the shower, bathroom, and kitchen with our daughter. And yeah, this elk head, I had it. That's my dad's. I had it up in the stairwell at our last house, and I'm going to put it in the stairwell I just showed you. This is where I take my naps. It's very convenient from my office, and I'm a napper. So then I'll show you what I think is the best feature of all, and that's the garage. As we were building it, I thought, what the heck? Let's make it 4 feet bigger. So I just, I'm the one measuring out and laying out the foundation. I thought, this garage needs more 4 feet. I never told anybody or never changed plans, but it's a nice big garage. I mean, and I do got one story to tell you, and that's these. You see these cabinets, and over there, and they were cabinets in my pantry, and I got them downstairs. I got them all for $100 for a good friend of mine who had been a landlord of. He owned a building, Rockwood Clinic. It's a big emergency. It's a medical thing here in Spokane, and they moved out, and so he took all the cabinets and put them in this one little storage unit, and because he knew they were so valuable, there's thousands of dollars worth of cabinets here, and but he paid rent on them like $100 a month for 3 years, and he finally said, he said, just take them. And I said, well, I'll give you $100. I gave him $100, and then $100 for the month's rent that I needed to get them out of there. But they're just fantastic cabinets. So anyway, that's pretty much the tour. I didn't show you downstairs. We actually have a room down there that Elaine has for her yoga, and then on top of that, a 2-bedroom apartment that gal is renting. So anyway, that's the tour. So real quick to show you, this is what you're looking at. In the tour, I took you down here, I think, around back. This is what it was going to be like, that right there. And then this is how my backyard turned out. This is kind of what I drew, thinking it was going to be, but it was better than I thought. Then we walked around here to this, and then to show you the layout a little better, this is the upstairs. This being the stairs that go down to our level, and these are the ones that come. Well, they go down to the garage, and that door is right there that comes in. They go up, and here is my office, and then the Airbnb is here. Here, this is the exercise room, and this is the guest quarters now. And then this is our level, with the front door being here, Elaine's office. This is the garage, and then these stairs go up to the loft. This is how I have to go to work every morning. I go out there, go up the stairs, go into my office, and this is where you go down, and then the apartment downstairs is. This is where the carport was at down here, and go in that door to little dining room, kitchen, living room, washer and dryer. We gave them the storage later. We put the door here and not here, and then it goes like finished off like so. And this is Elaine's yoga room. And then, but we have a door here, so it's locked now. But she can, you know, the bottom person can come up above, and then these are the two bedrooms. Um, Real quick, I was going to show you, this is what it was like. I had to scrape the whole lot off with my Bobcat and haul it all the way out to Airway Heights. But what I was going to show you is kind of give you a better feel for the lot, how lucky we got. There's right here. This shows it. My backyard is taller than that right there by a good bit. We're about this high here. So we were able to build it up with that rock wall way up there. This is a view from out at the fence looking back up. I believe it was about an 8-foot drop. This is the corner right here. From here to up here was about an 8-foot drop, if I remember right. It is a long ways. But there's Elaine. We started in February of 23, and that kind of shows you how it drops down there so much. But anyway, I'm sorry if this film was a little long. I know it was, but it's quite a unique situation that, you know, you think about this view lot has been here until 2023, and we just came across it and just the perfect timing and the perfect price. And we actually tried to build a custom. That's where we bought it. We've had it 7 years, but we tried to get somebody to have them build us a custom home. But the one gal we had signed up backed out the last minute, so we went ahead and built finally. So anyway, there you go. Bye now.